This is the city that banned police.
This is Seattle, Washington.
Potential overdose! Anyone have Narcan?
This guy's still following us, by the way.
I'm insane.
Whoa. Drug addiction.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Homelessness.
Just understand that you guys are just one paycheck away from being out here too.
Racism.
There's nothing wrong with being racist.
Protests. Crime.
And being trafficked against my will.
Chaos. Are you on fentanyl right now?
Pooping.
Wait, you're taking a poop and free fentanyl?
They're out here just giving out free fentanyl.
Really?
It's a non-profit.
This is real?
What's free fentanyl? Line up. This is how you clean up the streets.
3 years ago, in June of 2020, Seattle protests emerged following the death of George Floyd and denouncing racial injustice and police brutality. These protests were met with a heavy-handed police response using tear gas, glass balls, takedowns, and arrests as protests turned to riots and chaos and looting ensued. In an effort to placate protesters, the mayor surrendered 5 blocks of the Capitol Hill neighborhood, and the police evacuated the zone completely, leading protesters to occupy the zone, banning police from entering, and declaring independence as the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, Chaz, later renamed CHOP, as protesters vowed to occupy the zone until Seattle's police budget was cut in half. But after a little over 3 weeks of chaos, Chaz had 4 shootings, rape, robbery, and 2 murders, including the death of a 16-year-old boy in June 29th, led to Seattle's mayor to issue an executive order to dissolve Chaz and restore order to the neighborhood. But how did Seattle get to this boiling point? How did these events permanently impact the city? What does the future of Seattle look like when considering the problems it faces today? Before I meet up with one of the founders of Chaz to understand the initial goals of the protests, I met up with Seattle journalist Jonathan Cho.
You're a liar.
Get this. Anytime there's somebody who has green or purple hair, I get a little nervous.
To go boots on the ground and see the state of chaos in Seattle today.
You know, I've been threatened. I've been chased with a guy wielding a baseball bat,
Right there, here's a baseball bat. He came charging at me. This guy right here.
knives. You got a knife? Even nunchucks.
I got a dude coming at me with nunchucks.
I will say, for the most part, the homeless out here are just trying to survive. Once we go in, it is treacherous. You're going to be dodging trash, garbage, drug needles. Oh, that's a given at these encampments. And then the traffic, man. It is just absolutely insane that the homeless are living right next to cars going 70, 80 miles an hour. I just want you to be aware of what we're about to face.
We are entering at our own risk, and clearly there are several people here right now.
So you see the propane tanks right there. That's obviously dangerous, right?
Oh yeah, there are fires here at these encampments weekly. Sure. It's a total liability for this neighborhood.
Okay. That looks like it do some damage. Be ready to run it for us, so. Maybe we put that down though?
Oh yeah, I'll put that down. I just wanted to show you.
No, that's intent.
I mean, this is a club with nails. I mean, this is like Walking Dead style here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave this here. Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, my name's Jonathan Cho, local journalist. I just want to introduce you to my friend Tyler.
Is that for you guys to protect each other? Is there conflict out here?
You know, there's always conflict, bro.
Do you use anything out here? Like fentanyl or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And as we talked to this guy, what appeared to be the mayor of the camp pulled up behind us and asked us what we were up to. If there's anything the city can do to help you guys get permanent housing? Okay. Would you like us to get out of here? Is that okay? Would you
Over there, man.
Okay.
Fair enough, man.
We took the hint and peeled out before things got violent. Everyone here had weapons, baseball bat with nails in it.
Look, he's carrying the club.
Okay.
I think it's time to move. He might be coming in our direction.
Okay. Okay. At this moment, I was unsure if I was about to get killed, but it turns out he wanted to give me an early Christmas present. I can give it! He just wanted to talk. What's the biggest thing that can be done to help you, personally?
Let me get one of those little tiny homes.
Are there programs, Jonathan, that he could enter right now? If he said, hey, I will be sober, please give me housing?
Detox. Places to go right now.
Detox just sends me right back out.
You know, the problem though is we don't have enough people to walk with Devin through the journey.
Okay.
That's one of the challenges, is you can't just put somebody in detox and then just release them back onto the streets. Devin will agree, the vast majority of people out here are here because they're lacking the community. It's the broken relationship, or family, the broken relationships. And that's the narrative that is not being pushed. It's not an affordable housing issue. Devin, if you were just given an apartment, would that solve all your problems?
No.
What can anyone walking the streets or anyone who may see this do to help you get out of the situation?
just understand that you guys are just one paycheck away from being out here too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is wild. I've never seen anything like this.
Welcome to Seattle. They're human beings, man.
Yep.
They're somebody's mother, father, daughter, son, uncle, aunt. If we look at each person that way instead of as a criminal or a drug addict, we have a better chance to get to know their story and help them get off the streets.
We got a gift? Let's keep going. I'm gonna put this in the trunk. After narrowly avoiding a Negan-style execution, we began to enter homeless camps right next to the highway and realized we were being followed. They're obviously,
They're following us, bro. So it's
Okay.
time to move. Tyler.
okay, alright, we gotta go. Alright, so it's for real, we gotta go. Keep in mind, they may be right behind us. There's a guy coming this way. There's another guy. Just be aware of our surroundings. Seriously, watch out. Literally, we are at an overpass right now. This is wild.
Going to these camps, you have to have an exit strategy. I know all the entrances and exits. That's one. We know where to go. And just know that there are moving cars right now next to us going 80 miles an hour.
As we stumbled upon a tent with a bucket full of what looked to be human feces, the stench was so bad we began to wonder if someone had died inside. You see flies in there? You think someone's dead in there?
I don't know.
It might be worth a wellness check. I don't know. There could be someone dead in there.
We have found bodies in these tents before.
Is anyone in there?
Hey guys, welfare check. Welfare check, guys. You guys okay?
Somebody knows there. Needle caps all across the ground here, and right off the freeway. Look at this. I don't even know how they get their stuff here. How you doing, sir? Do you feel safe living right next to the freeway here?
Not really.
No?
Because at any point in time, there could be a traffic accident, a car could slide up,
Sure.
take out one of the houses.
Does the city ever come here and intervene?
No, what they pretty much do is they come to clean up trash and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it.
Have you ever seen or known anyone who's gotten hit by a car?
Yeah,
Yeah? How common is that?
very,
Very?
very common.
You see two propane tanks right there. And look,
I mean, look at this.
Across the street.
We've got single-family homes. This is unacceptable in our society. And if you look right now, look, you have multiple pieces of luggage.
Not the same name on all these.
It's not the same name at all. There's been an epidemic right now where you have
Luggage theft?
luggage theft. The cycle is the addicts go into a Target or a Walmart or Walgreens.
We have this restaurant that is everything from the counter.
Then they'll steal items, then they'll hit the streets, a very busy area, and sell this stuff for pennies on the dollar. And the buyers are the little Asian grandmas because they want the deals. It's like the people who are working who go into these neighborhoods and they're fueling the crisis as well.
Wow. Check this out. These homeless tents were built right next to premium Seattle real estate, and some of them even had a multi-million-dollar view. Wow. That was
You can also argue that camping out here gives you the best views of the city. Look at this.
And it's truly epic. While drug addiction kept many of these people on the streets, we stumbled upon this giant fortress that led me to wonder if some of these people actually preferred living on the streets. This is a pretty epic fortress you have here almost. How long did it take to build this?
It's not done yet.
You feel safe out here?
It almost feels like home, I guess.
Is fentanyl the biggest drug out here?
This drug out here?
Yeah.
Probably oxygen.
Oxygen. Okay. Fair enough. Hey there. How's it going? Is it too cold for you out here? Okay, fair. Do you need any help from anyone? And if so, how could someone help you?
I don't need any more help.
Okay.
I got all the things I need.
Notice what he said. He said he's choosing this.
Oh, the lifestyle.
The lifestyle.
Sure.
That is the piece that certain homeless advocates don't want out there. And what do you do about these people in society?
I know.
These are the people who've given up on society. They're done. They don't want to work anymore. They don't want to pay taxes. They don't want to pay their bills. You've got the activists saying, oh, if you just give everyone here housing, we can solve the crisis. Well, the problem is you've clearly encountered there are people who want to stay out here. What do you do about them?
After establishing homelessness was, in some cases, a voluntary lifestyle, Jonathan took me to an even more extreme example of this beside a railroad. Look at all this propane tank. Holy smokes. Whoa.
Guys, here it is.
Come over here.
We should assume everyone here has weapons. They do not want us here. And I've already established some relationships, but I don't know if my guys are still here.
So we're walking through a heap of trash, and I'm ready to run if necessary.
There are animals in here too. This is the only other issue, guys. There are a lot of stray dogs here.
Protocol, things get shaky. Sprint for your life, alright? Is that swastika?
Yeah.
Wow. And as we approached the summit of this hill, we encountered this dude, power tools in hand, appearing to weld something car-related. After Jonathan's quick use of level 99 charisma, we had unlocked safe passage to explore the area.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you. I mean, these guys are all self-sufficient. Everyone's running like generators here, there's power, there's electricity.
It seemed like some of these homeless people just didn't want to be part of society. But after driving to a homeless camp right outside a residential neighborhood, I met a pregnant woman who wanted help to get off of the streets but could not receive any.
My niece was illegally evicted.
I get it.
Illegally. Didn't I just tell you
No,
what
you told me. I get it, yeah.
This is not because of fentanyl.
No, I understand that.
Or any of that. She has nothing to do with the drug use, though. So please understand
No,
that.
I understand that. Hi there.
Hi.
I've heard you're pregnant and you're in need of housing.
Yes.
Have you looked for housing since?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
What was the response given?
Well,
Nothing.
Nothing?
She's in a tent.
You can't tell.
What would you recommend she do? She's pregnant, she's on the streets right now, she wants housing.
Have you considered going to other outreach groups or other nonprofits like Salvation Army,
Yes, I
Union
have.
Gospel
Yes,
Mission?
yes.
What are they saying? I know Union Gospel Mission would potentially take you in.
Be nasty mission.
It's dirty, it's unsanitary.
But that's not the case. See,
Okay, got it.
And I understand that may be their experience, but they can get you off the streets right now, and at least for the sake of your baby.
I understand that, but there's multiple. There's not. You don't need your own room. You know what I'm saying? You're around everybody.
I see.
I'm saying there's germs. There's. I'm pregnant. I can get sick easily. You know what I'm
Would you
saying?
rather take your chances out here than be in a place where you have to share a...
I'm sorry, but this right here is a lot cleaner than the Salvation Army or shelter. Yes.
I'm saying we want housing, not tiny homes or shelters, because they dictate your lives. They tell you who you can and can't have over.
Are there any other qualifications, like you guys can't use drugs as an example?
It's not about the drugs. It's about people dictating your lives. Okay. So it's an American thing where I should be able to call my friend up and say, hey, come over. Not, come over. Do you have ID? Show it at the front counter. Okay, you know, that's retarded. Like,
So I have a quick question, though. Do you understand how some
20 years.
Some people hearing you almost say that's a sense of entitlement, that there are people who are working 2-3 jobs? I'm just asking for the sake of asking.
They never experienced it. The people working 2-3 jobs that don't realize one bad day and they're this close.
What would you wish for if you could talk to the mayor right now or the governor?
To give me a place to live that is safe.
There's urine, there's human feces, there's drug dealing going on. Is that safer than this shelter that's allegedly unsanitary? Look,
why do you think they're choosing to be out here?
Because they don't want to follow the rules.
Okay.
Do you deserve an apartment in Seattle when there's so many others who are working 2-3 jobs?
And then, out of nowhere, a person frantically stalking us from behind, covering their face with cardboard, began yelling at us, asking who we were. Hi there.
Here goes.
Hi. Oh, what's... My name is Tyler Oliver. What's your name?
What is your business?
You have a YouTube channel. You came up here running.
Actually,
Yeah.
in front
Of?
a criminal network, a criminal camp.
Talk to me.
Wait a minute. For my safety,
Okay.
in front of the camel tent that's in drug ring.
We saw that. We can blur your face. Would you like to talk to me?
I will, but I won't wait in front of the camel.
Okay. You came here, you're visibly upset and concerned about your own safety?
Less so about safety than I'm sick to death of picking up human poop.
Sure.
I'm sick to death of picking up garbage every single day, including meth, the foil. It's dangerous for dogs.
Yeah.
It's dangerous for people. There's unmitigated shoplifting. The laws have to be changed because they're actually, the police hands are tied.
So, for clarity, you live in the surrounding area.
Yes.
You are a concerned, upset resident of this neighborhood that's been overtaken by drug dealers, criminals, and homeless people. Is that accurate?
We're spending vast amounts on Narcan. The firemen are coming out all the time. Overdoses. I'm sorry, if you're not a teenager, you don't get Narcan. You don't get a second shot. I am not some crazy conservative, but things cannot end unless there are laws. This is not safe for me.
Yeah.
This is not safe.
Oh, okay, got it. We're gonna get going. All right.
I get it.
I'm curious though, why did you go charging at us?
Yeah, why?
Because if I was gonna have some idiotic progressive thing like, oh, these poor, homeless, poor people, you know, they're the poor entitled.
I thought she was a far-left activist coming up on us, but I didn't realize she was a concerned neighbor.
With residents of certain neighborhoods that were destroyed by homeless camps, it seemed like people affected firsthand by progressive liberal policies that encourage harm reduction, nonprofits that enable and subsidize the homeless lifestyle, and politicians that weaponize this compassion to gain votes. The people directly affected by homeless camps are so afraid of speaking out in fear of being labeled an alt-right conservative that hates homeless people. But intrigued by this unspoken tension felt throughout the city, I headed towards the Capitol Hill neighborhood where the events of Chaz began. But on our way there, Jonathan saw an abandoned building being broken into, and we sped onto the scene to investigate further.
So let's see what's going to be fine.
So we're entering the building right now, right there. This could potentially be dangerous. Oh.
You're squatting.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You want me to get my stuff?
I mean, they don't want people living here.
Okay, well, I'll get my stuff. I got some clothes and stuff here, so.
Would you like to talk real quick now that we're here?
We're not the police.
No, I'm saying I'll get my stuff and go.
Would you like to share why you're here? We saw you.
I'm homeless.
You're homeless?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're squatting here?
Yeah. The furniture was already here.
Can we come in?
Yeah.
What's going on in here? So, there's a lot of pretty ladies, by the way.
I was all here. Like,
okay.
So I just got clothes, so I just get it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did you find this place?
I was just walking by.
Walking by?
Yeah, and the door was open.
And are these your cutouts?
No, these ones aren't.
Okay.
You say you know the owner? Let's call the owner. I want to talk to the owner.
Should we call the owner?
Yeah, we should. Because you know, I'm trying to get a job.
Okay. Is that enough?
That's what I do. I'm a woodworker.
All right. Is my pipe up?
Okay.
People have been squatting in here. This connects to the rest of the motel.
Oh, so there's a tunnel right here.
Yeah, so when I could have.
They come all the way through.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
about 5 years ago, I took up woodworking and I could paint. I'm gonna make my worth $50 an hour easy.
Sure.
So
you have skills you'd like to use and get employed.
So you know, some people are like, you're 40, you're not gonna talk and that shit. And now I ended up homeless and I got the skills now, baby.
Honest to God, it's pretty warm and cozy in here. I want to put that out there. Did you sleep on the bed too? In here? Yeah, I mean, you might as well see it. So we crawled through this dark tunnel in the building that led to an even darker room through another hole in the wall to get to this guy's room.
So this got tunneled, right? So
do you want to peel the curtain back a little bit? Oh, there's lighting. Who's back here?
No one.
Okay.
This is what I see.
Okay, let's check it out.
This is my, you know, I got my steel saws, my tools right here.
Oh, you got a propane tank right here.
Propane tank.
Oh, you got all your tools.
I'm a boss.
You're a boss, brother.
I got my Ray Ban.
Okay. And is that P right there?
Yeah, I didn't dump it out. Hey, don't do the close up.
Okay.
you know, some people say pee.
I'm not saving my pee.
Okay.
I just haven't had it.
Well, you know, some people do to drink it again because of the residue of fentanyl.
We're waiting on that though.
Okay, not yet. Okay. Have you got on that point?
I'm at rock bottom already, bro. I'm going up.
Can't have questions I see kind of funny, but I'm just curious.
My toolbox.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Check it out.
Yeah, bro. Oh, that's kind of badass.
I'm saying if I get cold, I can open that brother and I scoot that right over.
Sure. If you had an address, do you think you could get a job?
I want more than that, dog. I'm trying to build like a real something that's going to sustain my generations after me.
I believe in it.
And paint is what's going to do it. But you know, this is where I'm going to make my fortune. The plan was to come and help Alice paint with tear painting.
Okay.
You know, it happened for like a month, but then someone broke into the van and stole a bunch of shit. So I got a chip on my shoulder. So.
Brother, thank you so much for sharing.
Well, we now know you guys are at least straight.
Are you concerned about this right here, the propane tank? No?
No, man. I done firefighting training. Like,
really?
I got a lot of skills, right?
Sadly, only 11 days later, the motel burned down. One can only wonder how it happened and what happened to these guys we met. We got back in the car and headed back to Capitol Hill, but Jonathan gave me a warning of what we needed to be prepared for.
I've been dealing with so much hate from just the activist class, the far left in this city. I mean, I've been doxxed. I just kind of recorded some phone calls I received. I just thought it was kind of hilarious. You know, here's what some of the folks said to me.
I would really watch your back while you're out there doxing everybody.
Oh, yeah, for that. Absolutely.
Comes back on you.
Your friend from the PC, you Jonathan Show, you disgusting human being. You should be ashamed of yourself.
You're mentally ill. Total whack jobs.
Hi, Jonathan. Bailey.
This guy's a soy boy. I mean, listen. I got fired because I covered a Proud Boys rally, and I was accused of promoting this group when that wasn't the case. And afterwards, people just started harassing me and doxing me. They all know who I am. They don't want me near any of their initiatives or projects, and they come after me.
You have no life, because you got fired from Cairo, because you got fired from Cairo, because you're a Proud Boy.
You're a liar.
Get this.
They can't stop me. I refuse to be bullied. And that's what these losers are.
And it finally made it to Capitol Hill. This is the LGBTQ plus capital of Seattle.
It's definitely one of them. It's got a highly concentrated area for the community.
And they love you here.
It depends who you ask. The communists and the Marxists who are trying to take this over for their land, they want to put the homeless in the front lines and say, hey, you can't move us. That's harmful to the homeless.
Basically, what Jonathan is saying is that organizers of Chaz used homeless people and strategically planted them in areas like Cal Anderson Park because, unlike a lot of protesters who might have gone home and slept in their homes at night during the protests, homeless people could be told to pull up a tent and stay there indefinitely.
You've got numerous tents that have now moved.
Got it.
How you doing? You have this kid here.
Hi there. Would you like to say hello? Not to you guys, no. Okay. Why is that? There's beef in the air that I'm unaware of. Do you think he knows who you are?
I'm pretty sure he does. They don't like my style. They don't like the fact that I'm exposing them. And they feel as though they are vigilante security guards and that they're protecting this BLM garden and this homeless encampment. How is this being allowed in a public park in a world-class city like Seattle? This is a takeover, Tyler. They got crab. They're eating crab. Is this...
Looks good.
Tyler, I'm never, ever really concerned about the homeless. It's always the activists. Clearly anti-cop, okay? It's a trans flag with a black star, and you have the entire trans movement now latching onto this as well. And they'll use this language. Again, you and I are on indigenous land. This is a message to the white man that this belongs to Native Americans.
And there's caps on the ground here.
The homeless, the drug addicts. We're destroying the bathrooms, man. I mean, kids go in there to, use the bathroom, and they're standing next to needles and needle caps, and there's human feces just smeared against the walls.
It happens everywhere.
Oh, someone's in there.
Oh.
It happens everywhere.
Got it. It's every major city.
One place where it doesn't happen, then it's a place where they keep homeless out or they scam people for drugs.
Are you doing fentanyl in there?
What other questions then?
I'm asking if you're doing fentanyl in there because bathrooms are being used for drug use.
That's everywhere in the United States.
Is that a yes or no?
No.
Would you like to share your thoughts on what's going on here?
I just did. It happens everywhere. Everywhere.
Who should...
You have to do it. You can read the Bible, and what would Jesus do?
What do you think he would do? Why are you harassing people in the bathroom? He actually...
He is harassing people in the bathroom. That is true.
Well, we were actually walking by, and then he said...
I said it's everywhere.
We have it all on camera. These guys are just going to try and get a rise out of you. I guess we're having like a camera standoff here. But ultimately, the consensus is a conversation is not negotiable here.
This far-left activist is now going to call his comrades and say, look out for you guys.
His comrades, is that a particular word choice for any given reason?
People are commies, so, that's the language they use as well, so.
So typically speaking, who dislikes you in Seattle?
People with green hair and pink hair and purple hair, calling me transphobic, saying I'm anti-LGBTQ, saying I hate the homeless. Every agenda that they want to champion, they consider me the enemy. I'm not going to let some soy boy tell me where I can record and where I can walk. Are you kidding me? And the funny part is, I'm in support of the LGBTQ community. Oh, here we go.
Say, here we go. Did you see someone?
Anytime there's somebody who has green or purple hair, I get a little nervous, but... It was like yesterday, man, where you had protesters, literally up against the faces of police officers as they formed a human wall trying to protect the East Precinct, but we all know the story. City leaders allowed the activists to take over this entire city block, and it was just chaos.
But for better context from the inside of the protests, let's say goodbye to Jonathan for now and say hello to Mark Anthony.
Has anybody here ever heard of the French Revolution before? Does anybody here know what happened to the people who did not get on board with the French Revolution? Say it louder. Say it louder. This is not a party, and we have a mission to accomplish.
So I met up with Mark to try and understand what actually happened during the protests.
CHOP officially started in 2020 on, I would say it was June 8th. It all started with the death of George Floyd. Saw the injustice of a man dying from having a knee in his neck while being subdued by 2 police officers, while others were trying to help him and other police officers were holding them back. Me, myself, I've always been passionate about social injustice and civil rights issues, and so that was my wake-up call to come out and be a part of it. It started here. Really, this is the intersection. People were coming here on a daily basis and we were protesting. And so basically we had, just face off, just protesting, very peaceful. And then that would go on all day and it would go on into the night. And during the night, it would get more aggressive. level of aggression that the police operated with in response to a few bad players is what led to more and more people showing up. And at this point, the National Guard had been called in. It's not just police we're facing off now with. They were using tear gas on us every night, or pepper spray, or whatever it is, but essentially it's a chemical weapon. I tried multiple times to have officers come and speak to us, let us know how they felt about the situation, show us that you understand what we saw, the rest of the world saw was wrong, and let us know that you're not with them.
After days of protesters clashing with police, on June 7th, a man drove his car towards a crowd near 11th and Pine, shot a protester who tried to stop him. Chaos ensued, leading the mayor to order the barriers to be moved, and the police evacuated the precinct the next day, boarding it up on their way out. As protesters occupied Capitol Hill with little to no opposition, Chaz was born.
When the police first abandoned this building, I came that morning, and I came expecting the protest. And I showed up, and I was confused like everybody else. I believe the cops left because they realized that the tactics that they were using to, in their mind, de-escalate the situation was making it way worse. They had no right to abandon the people that live in this area. The people that were living here at the time couldn't get adequate medical services.
Do you think the cops should have stayed here?
If I was in charge of the police, I would not have had them abandon that building.
So how do you guys then organize and decide we're going to make Chop or Chaz?
That morning, there were still thousands of people that showed up to protest because we didn't know the cops were gone. A lot of people showed up, and now we didn't have the same direction of let's go and direct our frustration at the police. Instead, we're just there by ourselves. And so we decided, instead of just being here and being negative, we're going to actually make this a positive space. We don't know when the cops are coming back, but right now we know that we have this space.
So real quick, what do we think this is? What happened here? An overdose? Yeah. Is it fentanyl related? I have no idea. Okay. Overdose.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drugs in this area. At the time when this was going down, there were a few of us who have been protesting from before the area was an occupied zone. Myself, Raz Simone, a few others. So people at this point were recognizing us as some of the leaders. I gathered a group of people. I said, all right, we got to come up with some new names. And somebody said, well, what about Capitol Hill Occupy Protest? Chop.
Misconception might be that you guys show up here, we're going to start our own society or civilization, and then they see you guys asking for materials. In reality, it's a protest.
It was a protest.
Okay.
Yeah, this is actually the vice president of my nonprofit. Tracy was here every day with me at Chop as well.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
So we went back to the BLM garden in Cal Anderson Park to understand how the protesters used homeless people to achieve their goals.
So here we have members from the homeless community and people that are here to help them. So we actually invited the homeless to Chop. And the reason that we invited them is because, as I mentioned, we wanted to defend that police precinct. But we knew people are just going to wait until people are gone in the middle of the night, and then they're going to try to break in and damage the building. The best way to make sure that we could get people to stay here regularly was to invite the homeless in. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to come to sleep on the concrete for 30 days, in a row.
And it's clearly succeeded, right?
So, yeah, we said, you know what, if you guys want to support this movement, we will help support you. And so we regularly have food out here for the homeless. We were giving away clothes for the homeless.
Were any of you guys here during Chop? It's public property. We're just asking a question. We don't have to talk. Well, we're just talking about Chop. Yeah, we're just taking a look at the garden that was formed here. But we see it's a camp.
It's going to tear down the garden, and that's why we're here.
Oh, so you guys are here to prevent the garden being taken down?
Yeah, they're trying to take this whole area out and put in a pickleball court.
People are not trustworthy. Why is that? Can you explain why we're not trustworthy?
Please don't film me. I don't consent to be filmed.
Well, can you elaborate?
I don't want to talk to you. I don't elaborate.
So why is he frustrated at us trying to look at the garden?
They think you guys are untrustworthy, that you're going to go probably, you might be right-wing or something, and you might be publicizing this in a way that might slander us.
Got it. Yet despite this strong mistrust, this homeless guy who was here during Chop came over to talk to me.
You were here during Chop?
I was here for all of Chop.
Is there a division and conflict within Chop from the get-go?
No, it was peaceful. It was unity, and then it went to hell.
And how many people died here while it did last?
Yeah, 2.
Who shot who and why?
I don't want to get into that.
Okay. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that was the nail in the coffin of Chop and what it represented at the time? Or?
I think so.
We've got one person killed, potentially others injured. We don't know. We don't know what the incident was. But the Seattle Police Department cannot go in and has not confirmed.
That is correct.
How can that stand in America?
You guys are that afraid? There's no way. There's no way. He's dying. He needs your help.
This is your job.
I want to make sure that we have not been cleared to move into.
You are clear. We're giving you the clear. We will make sure you're clear. If he dies this time, you guys, you could have saved his life. You could have, but you're not, because it's a black light.
And look at this video from live stream cameras just before 3 a.m. More than a dozen shots are heard. Video that captures what sounds like more than a dozen gunshots. And then at 2:59, at the very top of your screen, you can see that white Jeep plow into the cement barricades.
And it is abundantly clear to our detectives people had been in and out of the car after the shooting. Detectives are trying to get information from witnesses, but as has been the case in other crime scenes up in this area, people are not being cooperative with our request for help.
They tried to offer aid. They were offering aid for about 25 minutes. We were calling police, telling them, come in, you guys are safe, we're right here. It's very easy to access, but we need to get this man to a hospital. And for 25 minutes, I watched that man bleed out on the table. And man, it was actually one of the ugliest things I've ever seen, not just because I had to witness somebody die, but because I also had to witness how the people around were reacting to watching this young man die. A lot of people were just concerned about getting the video on their social media and recording it. It was incredibly frustrating.
So you watched this young man die in front of your eyes?
Yes.
Right there?
Yeah.
So this was our medic station. There was a lot of things that was going on within CHOP. I was almost assaulted in CHOP as well, and I called the police, and they never showed up.
Can you explain the relationship between the police and the protesters at the time? And was one of the goals of CHOP to cut the police funding in half?
Separate group.
Separate group?
That was a separate group, because again, like I said, there was two sets of protesters. There was the protesters who wanted to defund the police, and there was the protesters like myself who wanted to keep the police, but maybe hold them accountable. My question has always been, why did the police evacuate their building?
Seattle PD.
Yeah.
Maybe I can ask him. Were you here during CHOP by chance? Yes. Do you have any thoughts on it? No?
They don't want to talk. They don't want to talk to the abandoning motherfucking police station. Excuse my language.
As we walk to the police precinct that was abandoned by the police, leading to the formation of CHOP, Mark began to share why he thinks the government's current stance on drugs and harm reduction is racist.
Why has it become a white supremacy thing?
Because a lot of it is geared towards the white community. Now look at the 90s during the crack epidemic.
Crack cocaine. The problem is crack cocaine.
They were en masse beating black people, throwing them in jail, locking them up for as long as they could, and now we see, let's decriminalize it, let's give them safe injection sites. Make sure that they get free housing. Look at how the response was different from white to black. They have reversed their stance when it's white people that are the ones that are overdosing, doing the crime and drugs. Now all of a sudden we need to decriminalize this.
You're saying if these were predominantly black people using these same drugs, the stance would be different?
Exactly. I'm saying that's what it is in general. When white people are going through something, the government will step in and help them. Oh, the farmers are having crops failing? Oh, you're going to get all kind of grants and this and that.
I think the United States is one of the most racist nations out there?
I think that they were victimized in the past and they are still being victimized now.
Activism seemed to be within the DNA of Seattle, and I saw a Free Palestine rally in downtown Seattle that same day.
From your perspective, do you see any parallels to what we discussed in CHOP and this?
Yeah, once again, I see it as a genocide. I see it as people of a different ethnicity, of a different skin tone than the European descent that is the majority and dominant race.
And for the last 6 weeks, they've been launching a genocide against completely innocent women and children. The average age of the fatalities in Gaza is 5 years old.
And all I'm saying is, Israel, it has a right to exist. Imagine if you're an American and we had people from another country come over and rape, murder, and torture 1,200 people here. Palestinians are offered a country.
Okay.
3 times offered, 3 times not accepted.
Okay.
I'm just saying, educate yourself about the real history. And grandmothers.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if you're trying to negotiate with an organization that believes in your total annihilation, how do you negotiate with them?
Any points of education someone watching might be able to learn from?
Don't trust the police.
Okay.
I mean, I swear to God, you know, I got locked up once in there. They've done the worst that they can to me, so.
What do you mean?
I mean, I got put in jail for jaywalking, but I did a year.
Did you do anything else? What? That seems pretty atypical, right?
Right.
Point of proof. Shall I jaywalk? A few cops are there. I'm just curious. Okay, I'm trying to prove a point. She got arrested for jaywalking. Do you have any thoughts on the cops out here?
Honestly, just like understand why we're here. We're here to support something that really matters. This jaywalking stuff is just like real stupid.
Do you think a long-term ceasefire is viable? Do you think that will happen?
I think it's possible on the basis of working people around the world and in the region getting organized together to fight for that. I'm a socialist, so I think we need a socialist solution.
Start getting information!
Resistance is justified when people are occupied.
I noticed you have the decriminalized poverty beanie. Would you like to share what that means?
I mean, yeah, criminalize the homeless.
And as the protests marched on, I struck up conversation with this homeless guy who began to tell me what was really going on out here on the streets.
Oh my God, the drugs are a pandemic.
Yeah.
They need to have a better solution other than the DES buildings that they're trying to force low-income or disabled people to move into. Because it's like putting everyone who has an addiction or a problem, the same problem, in one building. It's like a project.
Would you like to share anything too?
Absolutely.
How is it living on the streets out here in Seattle?
It's rough. It's hard, and being trafficked against my will.
Right now, do you need help? Is there anyone we could...
There's not.
So right now you're being sex trafficked. What do you mean?
We're not allowed to speak on it. We're not allowed to talk about it. I have, thankfully, gotten out of this part of it.
Okay, so you're good right now.
Only because I haven't been found. They basically let you live your day-to-day life, and in the process, you literally have to, because they won't allow you to have your identification, won't allow you to get a job, you have no choice but to sell yourself.
Do you feel inhuman out here?
I do.
Yeah.
I feel very shunned and very casted away because they make me feel like a monster out here. I think that somebody needs to start a nonprofit for the treated.
Actually, do you know someone who has a program for that, if you're interested?
Really?
Her name's Annie Lobert, and anywhere across the country, she says she'll get you into a safe house. That's something you're interested in.
She
may not answer, but let me give her a call. What's wrong?
I have nightmares every night.
Yeah.
I have to literally have fentanyl to be able to go to sleep. Because if I don't, I wake up with night terrors. I'm literally losing my mind out here, and I appreciate it.
Of course.
I'll look into it.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Stay safe. Bye. Only a block away, I stumbled upon the Black Hebrew Israelites preaching on the streets. Hey, what's going on here?
We're out here to actually teach our people who they truly are.
And who are your people? Representing black people?
Israelites, God's chosen people. God said that He created His chosen people, the Israelites, which will be the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans of today, to be above all other nations of people that are upon the face of the earth. What did the Most High God say about the other people? They are nothing, but be like unto spittle, but be like unto spit. Right? That's how the Most High God feels about them. Right?
What you know, do I qualify as a spit?
When you actually read the Bible, you find out that the Most High God does not actually love everybody. He only loves His chosen people. Yes.
Okay, so from your perspective, God is in support of whatever may happen in Gaza? Is that kind of what's going on?
Yes, God is all in support of war.
Okay.
But I gotta answer your question through the Bible.
So God is anti-peace, pro-war.
That's right.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah, He's not about peace. The Lord is a man of war. Even all the way back in the Bible days, He's always about war. He's about an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and revenge.
All right, top enemies of God from God's perspective, as you've interpreted the Bible. Okay, Caucasians, Chinese, Japanese, Arabs, and then modern day Jews.
And in the modern day Jewish man, He created them to be destroyed, right? So
wait, I was created to be destroyed?
Yes, because that's why the Most High God says
that's weak. As someone who may not agree with your religious beliefs, should I have any incentive or interest in doing so if my whole means of existence is just to die and to be destruction?
That's a very good question. Yes, you should take interest.
Should I just kill myself at this point?
I'm going to show you what you're going to have to do to get mercy in the Lord's kingdom. Any of the other nations that are not blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, who are God's chosen people, if these other nations want to have mercy in the Most High God's kingdom, the entire nation has to repent for what they've done.
Wait, hold on. What? Sorry for what? What did I do?
Well, you're walking on stolen ground. Right? Didn't this land, before it was renamed Seattle, wasn't it called Duwamish?
What did I do?
You're a nation of people, right, enslaved, right, the Native Americans and the Hispanics here in America. And the Most High God judges as a nation. But America as a whole is prophesied to be destroyed with international continental ballistic missiles.
IBM?
Unless they show, right, that they are sorry for what their forefathers have done, right, to our people. That you will bow down with both knees with your face towards the earth. Are you?
It's not going to happen, no.
What did I do? Let's slow down here a little bit.
God is racist, right? God is racist. Well, that was one of the first verses that we brought up when you came up, was Deuteronomy 7:6, that he chose the Israelites to be above all nations that are upon the face of the earth. Isn't that racist?
So you are racist?
Yeah, is it wrong? Let me say this. There's nothing wrong with being racist. God is racist. Racist means that you're just for your people. White privilege.
Okay, so I'm a beneficiary of white privilege?
Right.
After hearing you guys out, I've decided that I'll get on my knees.
Sign! I do anything! I'm innocent! I'm out of here! I'm innocent!
Hey, you were nodding your head. You're converted.
You can hear from their teaching why people could identify them as a hate.
Yeah. And he's having some sort of reaction to Joyce. What do you think that is?
I mean, that's a product of this living on the streets, man.
Yeah, he's overdosing on something?
Like this. I don't think he's overdosing. I think he's experiencing what he's experiencing.
With the family pushing their baby carriage right through it.
Right past.
I have a question for you, sir. What are your thoughts on that? You're walking with your family, you see something like that. Is that a concern of yours? Is that a Seattleite?
It is, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you tired of seeing things like that?
I mean, I should hope that it's a solvable problem by now with all of the tax money that we're paying, but unfortunately, we see different variations of that.
Okay.
Constantly.
Normally, they're members of the homeless community, people that are outcasts from society, things like that.
People are avoiding and walking around.
And they're ignoring him.
Sure.
We're ignoring this problem like it's not a problem that we should be trying to focus on finding solutions for. It could be a dangerous situation for you.
Sure.
You don't know how he's going to react. I want to offer him help. Dude's bleeding from his face right now.
Sure.
But I don't know how he's going to react to me. He's going to put my life in danger, possibly.
What are your thoughts on this?
I think it's a lack of governmental leadership.
Okay. What would you change in the governmental leadership if you could change something?
January 6th, none of them had walked out of there alive.
Okay. Is he alive right now? And people walk around his lifeless body almost on the ground here. He's gonna call, let's say he called 911, would someone show up?
Yeah, I think somebody would show up. I don't think they would, do much more than just wake him up, make sure he's okay, and send him on his way.
This guy decided to call 911. It would be interesting if I set a timer to see how long it takes for anyone to get here. What do you guys think about what's going on here? Seattle. Seattle. Thank you.
Anybody have Narcan?
Anyone have Narcan?
Anybody have Narcan?
Anyone have Narcan? Potential overdose? We got Narcan out here. We have an ambulance en route. Yeah, he's back. Oh, he's out. Probably broke his nose, it looks like. Actually, quite quickly, to give Seattle PD some credit here, that was a 3-minute, 53-second response. EMT's on site.
It's drug-related, and he doesn't want medical attention.
Why is that?
That's what he doesn't want.
Is he of the mental capacity, given his current state, to even make that assertion?
The only time that we would do anything against his will is if he meets certain criteria by the state for an emergent detention, which is danger to self, danger to others, unable to care for self.
What would it strike you as from your experience?
We're seeing a resurgence in meth again.
Meth?
So.
Well, it looks like he decided to get some help. I'm glad, because he was refusing at first.
Will a guy like that end up back in that same van?
Some folks that I've run into that are beyond their second or third or OD for the day, which at that point we start looking at emergent detention criteria.
All right, thanks for your time. See ya.
It's not safe for anybody.
Because of the darkness of the night that was quickly approaching, we said goodbye to Mark and met back up with Jonathan here because apparently this block transforms into a hotspot for open-air drug use and crime.
We've made it to 3rd and Pike, the infamous intersection here. We're about to see the worst of the worst, if anything is out here tonight. Last night, Jonathan said it was zombie land. Jonathan, where are we at right now?
Is the gateway for tourists here in downtown Seattle. At the same time, it is a notorious epicenter for open-air drug use. If we go in there and with iPhones, there's going to be a reaction.
Okay.
It's not going to be a good reaction.
So, have you ever had any violent encounters over here?
Yeah, man, this is where I've been chased by a guy wielding a knife. A guy, swung a baseball bat at me, and this is a very common path. I run down the street all the time. There's everywhere.
Yep. There are people nodding out, passed out. What do we have for sale today?
$60 $60 the whole set. That's a DJ set, man.
You boost?
No boost.
No boost?
It's all boosted, man. You know what it is.
Okay. What are you up to right now?
We're not selling nothing.
All right.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
So it's a fentanyl crisis globally, right?
100. Well, United States.
So they're out here just giving out free fentanyl.
Really?
It's a non-profit organization.
This is Cap.
No cap.
You guys are stoned right now. Wait, whoa. Oh, so you guys actually are giving out. And
Yeah.
you want one?
Yeah.
You guys are giving free fentanyl?
Yeah, you want one?
This is real?
Who wants free fentanyl? Line up.
You can't make this stuff up. I mean, he has a bag of.
Line up for
Wait. Why are you doing this? This is literally a chaotic evil force at play here. I've never seen anything like this. I don't know about this. You're gonna kill someone.
Look, here, come on.
Guys, no.
Get in line. No, go tell everybody get in line.
You guys are gonna, why are you guys gonna overdose someone?
Because this is how you clean up the streets. You give it away for free.
You're giving away free fentanyl for what reason?
Yes. And the government will pay for it all.
At certified introverts.
Good, there you go.
What's in the booth?
Wait, what is the objective here? It was complete chaos out here, and I had no clue what was going on.
Are you selling any of this stuff too?
Was it boosted?
But I don't know, I got it from some people, so somebody boosted that.
You can easily jump on one of these King County Metro buses and then go to Target, boost, and come right back and set up shop. This is an easy transportation corridor.
About fentanyl?
Yeah, we are.
I think it's a pandemic for sure. I think it's done on purpose. I know I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but
China's trying to destabilize the United States?
I don't know, but what I do believe is if we can fight a war, why can't we fight fentanyl? That's crazy.
Sure.
It's being done on purpose. I've had 2 people die on me that are friends, and I've saved 1 person's life right there in that alley. So
After talking to this lady, my spidey senses went off, so we decided to book it right as this guy began to follow us.
You guys following us right now? Don't worry about it. We're good. Just trust me on this one.
Okay.
If I say we're good, we're good. I know this dude, man. I've seen him a long time. Where you been, man?
Hey, Jonathan. Stick. Let's go.
Tyler got my back, but this is my life, man. You need to join me out here more often. This is what I'm talking about.
This guy's still following us, by the way.
Don't worry about him. I mean, I have no idea what he's gonna do. 2 guys claiming to be part of a nonprofit, giving away fentanyl pills, also known as blues.
Right.
This city's out of control.
Right as we thought we'd escaped the scene with our lives, I heard this. How you guys doing? So you guys mind sharing a little more real quick?
A little more about what?
What your angle is and what you guys are up to?
Violence or fentanyl? Gun violence?
Everything.
I support all of it.
So let's kill everything with a smile.
Got it. So you want them to die while high?
Yes.
So are we getting trolled here?
I have no idea.
Okay.
What's going on here? Guys, see it. This is an American tragedy, man. See, you got cop cars. They don't come out. That's the problem.
Hey, quick, push. I even try to wave them down. I can be bleeding out. Right?
Yeah, I don't know why they're not stopping.
Okay, what is this?
I literally picked this up on the ground. This is what you call
harm reduction. Sure.
These supplies are fueling this drug epidemic on the streets. This is taxpayer dollars. You have needles, you have fentanyl test strips. All we're doing is enabling this. Because we don't want you to OD. We don't want you to die. The whole Bible says
that. You guys are self-moderating?
Absolutely.
Okay. Have you seen people overdose out here and die?
No.
You've not seen a single person?
I've seen people be accused of overdosing, but they're still breathing.
Do you think people are dying due to fentanyl out here?
No.
Not at all.
Yeah. We just want to make sure you don't die on the streets.
I think we're in agreement, though. We'll get out of your hair, though. She's nodding out.
Ma'am, are you okay? Okay. I just want to make sure.
Sure. I get it.
You got to check. We were going to go through the alley.
Guy's about to pass out in the alley right now.
Yeah, he's tweaking. That's what you call tweaking.
It looks like Gotham with the smoke coming down. And then McDonald's right here. How is it working at McDonald's out here? Is it worth it?
It's okay.
Okay. Ain't no way you could be getting paid enough to work at McDonald's right here in this. Look at this.
The nickname of this McDonald's is?
No.
It's called McStabbies for a reason. This is, I mean, look at this. Right next to the McDonald's.
Question for you, man. How is it working security out here on this particular stretch? What's up? Why do you chuckle, miss?
Because it's very bad here.
It's bad, right? How do you have the cojones to do this on a daily basis? You're ballsy.
I just want them to leave our city. That's all.
Yeah, that location, that was Starbucks.
Got it.
Okay? They're now closed. You've got the Amazon Go store closed because you can't do business in the downtown core when there's so much crime and open-air drug use. I have to be honest, man. The guy's just talking to himself. Pooping. He's taking a piss.
Wait, you're taking a poop?
You taking a pee?
Wait, you're about to take it down?
He's gonna take a piss. He almost has his pants down, man. Then he saw us. Lift back up.
Let's keep going. Let's make haste. That guy's gonna make bad looks. You feel safe here, man?
Because it feels extremely unsafe out here, and I've seen multiple people overdose. And
No, it sucks out here.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing something about it, and I haven't seen any visible action, you know.
Okay.
Sick of it. I would like the city to actually, I believe we voted for a no public use.
Sure.
I think that passed.
You have kids or grandkids?
No.
Okay. If you had kids or grandkids, would you raise them here in Seattle?
No.
Question, ma'am. Security. Have you ever been in a dangerous encounter out here?
Not necessarily this area, but where I work in Capitol Hill, like more on 30th.
Have you seen any overdoses or deaths on the streets?
Of course.
What are your thoughts on everything going on here?
People need help. People
Yeah.
need support. Like I'm going through a crazy situation. I have kids, and I'm homeless on these streets, and I can't find anybody to help me.
Oh, you're homeless as well.
Yeah.
And you're working too.
Well, I work 3 jobs. Yeah, and I have 3 teenagers and a 1-year-old. We get kicked out of everywhere because the age difference of my kids and the baby. Yeah, and my grandbaby. You know what I mean? So it's like I understand how hard it is to get anything in this state.
And are you clean?
Yes. We're staying in a motel right now.
Yeah. Hopefully this gives you another night or something. But of course. Yeah. No, you're one of the few people we've met today that said they've been clean and they're working multiple jobs and you have a family.
And we got kicked out on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I think people like you are the ones who need to be prioritized.
Good to meet you. Bye bye. Yeah. See ya. We have police right here. Let's see if I can say hi real quick. Actually. Hey there. Question for you, sir. Seattle PD on top.
So I wanted to ask you what your penchant for risk is at this point. There's a ridiculous situation where I've been attacked with a knife.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to go there, but it's driving distance.
I'm down.
You're down. I mean, it's really a messed up situation. Right across the street from Seattle City Hall.
But as we drove to the location, we saw someone getting arrested in real time.
I would guess we have an overdose in front of us. Cops, EMT, ambulance, fire truck? Crime scene, maybe? Is that blood on the wall? Hold on.
And of course, Jonathan was already on the scene.
That's what's calling you, bro. This man was allegedly starting a fire in the alleyway, so...
What happened, officers?
Man, oh my mama, I don't care about jail. Y'all can take me to prison. I swear to God, y'all can take me to prison.
What did you do?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it appears that he lit his jacket, he says, maybe trying to stay warm here.
I'm insane.
Whoa.
I actually know the guy. He recognized me. Keep saying I'm the Asian guy because he knows I go out here and cover the city. But look, I mean, look at all the drug paraphernalia. I mean, you have fentanyl foil, you've got the meth.
How long do you think the tenure of an officer here in Seattle is? How can you do this every day?
PTSD, not only dealing with this insanity on the streets, they have to deal with the far left activists, the cop haters, you know, people even on the city council who hate police officers, trying to defund officers. I mean, I commend all our officers on the streets of Seattle right now who come out here to deal with all these cases.
But in a culture where hating cops is cool, I won't be surprised if kids eventually stop wanting to be cops when they grow up and want to be, I don't know, YouTubers. If Chop has taught us anything, it's that the same people who want to abolish the police are the first to ask where they are when the safety of them or their loved ones are jeopardized.
He's dying. He needs your help. This is your job.
The laws, the police that enforce those laws, and the people that respect the authority of an almost kind of sort of democratically elected government that we have is the only thing protecting our fragile civilization from falling apart.
You can check me out at Choshow, at CHOESHOW, either on X or YouTube.
So our nonprofit is called the Chop Art Nonprofit. Our focus is providing a platform for artists from underprivileged communities.
Check them out, link in description, and thanks for watching.
I think the biggest thing that comes to mind is they're giving away fentanyl for free on the streets, but then they're also saying there's drug dealers. And who do you think's giving the fentanyl away free? Because those are the people that want everybody to be like that. Drug dealers, they want to make the top dollar on their damn shit like everybody else, right? It makes me mad because city government of Portland is doing absolutely shit. They should be ran out of town, and somebody needs to step in and straighten this up. I mean, it's getting so bad where you can't even walk through the town. And that, I just don't. I don't know what to say to it. It's it's what I've been saying all along. The system is you're seeing the system for what it is, and if they're not for the people, who are they for? Hey, subscribe, give me a like, leave a comment.